Hello everybody and welcome back to MissildineOnline Pokemon FireRed episode 19. In the last episode, we completed the Rocket Hideout in its entirety in Celadon City, and now we find ourselves back here in Lavender Town, about to tackle the Pokemon Tower, which, lucky for us, we got the Silph Scope from tackling Giovanni, who apparently is the leader of Team Rocket, and he was in the hideout. Also, off-screen, I named all my Pokemon their nicknames that we currently have. So we have Nidoking is now Topher, Bahamut, Charmeleon. I love that name so much, by the way, so thank you, Angela, very much for the name recommendation, and of course Poseidon for Vaporeon, which was, across the board, a lot of people voted for Poseidon, or Neptune, but for some reason, Poseidon just felt more right. So Pokemon Tower is a dungeon that has a lot of floors, but not a lot of different Pokemon that we can find. So if you did not face your rival in the previous episode, or previous time that you were here, I should say, you can do that now. He's going to be the same level that he was when you first got to Lavender Town, so not totally worth it. We can talk to this girl, and she'll say, even we could not identify the wayward ghost. A Silph Scope might be able to unmask them. And then we can head on upstairs, and that's where the real dungeon begins. So it doesn't actually begin until you're on the about 3rd floor. And it is if I'm not mistaken, a 8th floor dungeon, or 7th floor dungeon. So let's go over the Pokemon that you can find in this area. So, if we look at it, we have the first Pokemon, which is 92 in the Pokedex, that is Ghastly. Ghastly is one of the only ghost-type families of Pokemon in this entire generation of games. Well, not technically because Generation 3, but in Generation 1, there was really only one ghost family. So, but Ghastly is a ghost poison type Pokemon, meaning that he's weak to psychic attacks, which isn't very good. However, their special attack is huge, their speed is very good, and once you fully evolve to Gengar, this thing is a powerhouse. If you don't already know, Gengar is my favorite Pokemon ever. I just love the design, I love its ability, its fighting ability. It's an amazing, amazing Pokemon. If you want a Ghastly on your team and you have the means to trade, I highly recommend it. Even if you don't have the means to trade, a Haunter is also very, very good. Just remember that typing does exist, and in this game, Shadow is a physical attack and not a special attack. Remember that because that's going to be pretty useful, especially if you got the TM30, which is Shadow Ball in Celadon City. The other Pokemon that you can find in this area is Cubone. Cubone has a very, very small encounter rate, but is a ground-type Pokemon that when it has its thick club equipped to it, an item that it's holding, it can actually do some tremendous damage. It has a very high defense at 110, a very low speed, but a high attack. So if you're looking for a pure ground-type Pokemon, pick one up here. Pick up a Cubone. Oh, Cubone. So sad. And now that that's out of the way, we can continue on. And I'm actually going to be, for the most part, skipping the trainers that we can find here because they only have Ghastlys. Pretty much every trainer here is only going to have one Ghastly, so we are just going to skip as many as we can, and we are going to encounter our very own Ghastly here. Ghastly, level 13. Unfortunately, all of my Pokemon are too strong and we'll be able to kill it without meaning to, so we're just going to go throw a Great Ball at it and see if we can catch this Ghastly. Level 13, pretty weak, but might as well see if we can catch it. Nope. Oh, perfect! So, Ghastly cursed itself, which is very good. I'll explain that in a future battle because we're obviously going to be fighting a lot of Ghastly trainers. So I'm not going to give it a nickname or anything like that, and then we can continue on. So there's not a lot of items in this area. There are a few, but not a ton. Nothing that is, like, mandatory for you to get either. I'm going to make sure that we go to our bag and make sure that our item finder is equipped to our select, which it is, so we can go ahead and check. No items. I don't think there's actually much hidden items in this area. Right there, we can grab an elixir, which is good. That will restore all the PP of our moves, all of our moves. In fact, right here we found another Ghastly, level 18. I'm going to catch this one too, just because I can. Okay, and moving on, we can come down here and grab this item. We can actually skip this trainer if we go all the way around. That's totally up to you if you want to. I'm thinking we should just fight her. It's fine. We gotta go this way anyway, so we might as well just take her down. Beat me not! Okay. And we will face Channeler Jody, and who she has a Ghastly. Literally every trainer here only has a Ghastly. My hair is ridiculous right now. So we'll just go ahead and use Flamethrower, take it down. It's a level 22. None of the Pokemon here are going to be over a certain level, so you will be able to blaze through this area super, super, super quickly. And we got 447 experience, and... Huh? What now? And we get 704 Pokédollars for winning. Now we can go up here and grab this item, which is an Awakening. I don't think there's any items up here. Let me just double check. We should be able to get through her, no problem. Now, it's worth mentioning that you don't want to look for Haunter or Cubone on the lower levels. The best place to look for them is on the topmost level that you can actually encounter Pokemon. So, we'll move on to the next floor, which has a wonderful, wonderful thing here. We do have to face... Oh, nope, we might not have to face this trainer. We didn't have to face that trainer, but we do have to face this random encounter. Alright, so this right here is not a trainer at all. Come, child, I've purified this space. You can rest here. We can go ahead, step on this, and that will heal all of our Pokemon up to full. So if you have weak Pokemon for any reason, maybe you're leveling something, this is a really great place to do it. You don't have to, it's super quick to heal. You don't have to go through the Pokemon Center animations, nothing like that. Right here is a mandatory trainer that we have to face. Zombies! Okay. I don't know. She sees zombies. Maybe she thinks we're zombies? I don't know. She is going to have a Ghastly as well. Super easy peasy. Again, level 24. We'll just go ahead and use Bahamut here to use Flamethrower and take her down, no problemo. The reason why I'm not showing every trainer is literally just because it's the same fight over and over. Over and over. I'll talk a little bit about Ghastly's move pool, or at least specifically it's one move that it has, which is Curse. Curse, what it does to a ghost type is it will actually... for Ghost, anyways, only Ghost, it will decrease their health by half and then put a dot, a damage over time effect, on your Pokemon. It doesn't work that way for any other Pokemon besides Ghost. And right there, we got a Nugget. Let's see if we can get around her. This is obviously not a required fight, so we can skip her, which is nice. And then we can go up here. So you could have chosen either one of those trainers to fight. And right down here, we can grab a X Accuracy, and this is the floor that has Pokemon on it. That is the highest floor that you can find anything on. If I'm not mistaken, this is floor 7. And I'm actually going to cut ahead because I'm going to look for the Pokemon that I want to find in this area. All right, so I accidentally fought this trainer off screen, but that's totally fine. Only a level 24 Ghastly, so again, no problem. Now, this is also another mandatory trainer that you have to fight. You can't skip her at all. I love all of the noises that these trainers make. Like, they don't talk that much. They just, like, yell like zombies or ghosts or Earthquaw. I don't understand either. But what are you gonna do? I'm not one to judge, okay? So we'll take down this Ghastly again, level 24 Ghastly with a Flamethrower. Easiest dungeon in the game. Seriously, I don't even know if I would consider this a dungeon. It's more like just a 10-minute romp. Like, it's especially at this point, after you've done literally the Rocket Hideout and Erica, you're well above the pay grade here. Right here, we can get a rare candy. Super, super useful. Make sure you pick that up. And I'm gonna see if I can find these damn Pokemon. We found a Cubone! Oh, this is exciting. This is super exciting. So, as I said, Cubone is a pretty rare encounter in this area. And luckily, we found a level 19 female one, which is always good just to fill up that Pokedex a little bit, you know? Let's see. It didn't take any damage, so... I don't know if I said this in the bio, but if you do want a Cubone on your team, it has the choice of 2 abilities, Lightning Rod or Rockhead. I highly suggest getting one with Rockhead. Lightning Rod is not useful in this game whatsoever. The amount of double battles just won't do it. And there we go, we got Cubone. Love it. And we got a Haunter, which is cool. Just, I mean, there's no real reason to get a Haunter, because you can always evolve a Ghastly, but hey, at least we got one. It took me almost a half an hour to find it, though. Yeah, almost half an hour. All right, now we have one final thing to do here. So I'll go ahead and use my item finder, and right here, be gone, intruders. What? It's a ghost! Probably a human, because it talked. Silph Scope unveiled the ghost identity. It's a Marowak, level 30. What? Yeah, unfortunately, this is the ghost of the Marowak that Team Rocket murdered. Cubone's mother. And I'll just show you real quick. I'll just show you. Used a Pokeball. It dodged the thrown ball. This Pokemon cannot be caught. So I won't go over a bio for Marowak. You literally cannot catch it at all right now. The only thing you are meant to do is put this thing to rest. So we're going to hit it with a special attack because obviously its defense is huge. And it hit us with Bone Meringue, which is a incredibly powerful attack, as you just saw. I mean, like, through the roof powerful. Such a good, strong attack because it hits twice. We're going to go ahead and switch to Topher, who is going to just go ahead and use double kick. That didn't do as much as I would have liked, and down goes the dead Marowak. At least we're ghost hunting. It's like we're on Supernatural now. I don't have an obsession with that show. The ghost was the restless spirit of Cubone's mother. The mother's spirit was calm. It departed to the afterlife. And now, it is worth mentioning that that actually does go into our Pokedex as being seen. It doesn't count, obviously, because we weren't able to catch it, but, like, at least we saw it. Because we won't be able to see wild Marowaks for a very long time in this game. Very long time. So I'm going to go ahead and just make sure that Bahamut is up, because Team Rocket is here, obviously. And they're right here. And there's only 3 of them, but they are holding the man that we need to talk to hostage. This is a guy who knows Pokemon very well, and he has a Pokemon flute, which is the reason we're even here. So he's going to send out a Zubat. We're just going to try to get through this as quickly as we can. My hope is actually that Bahamut will hit level 36, is my hope here. I don't know if that's going to happen, because obviously these Pokemon are incredibly weak, but that's my hope anyways, is that we can get through here and do some damage. A Golbat, level 25. We haven't seen a Golbat. Have we? I don't know. Team Rocket Grunt was defeated. I give up. We get 800 Pokédollars for defeating him. Hell yeah. I'm not going to forget this. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. Alright, so now we have 1 more. Well, 2 more. This old guy marched right up to our hideout. Then he starts ranting about how Team Rocket's abusing Pokemon, so we're just talking it over as adults. Uh-huh. So he went to the hideout, and they took him from the hideout to here. Maybe he's the reason why the Silph Scope was even there. Or maybe he went to go get the Silph Scope. That's probably what it was. Alright, so level 26 Coughing, we'll be able to just make them blow up with some Flamethrower. That's it for Coughing. We might actually hit level 36, which is good. No, we're definitely going to hit level 36. And we're going to go ahead and use Flamethrower, which is going to kill this Drowsy, no problemo. And we're going to hit level 36. You know what that means? My fine friends. Do you know what that means? Do you know what that means? Yeah. Bahamut is evolving. Perfect episode to get his name to be Bahamut, because now he truly does fit that bill. I'm so excited, so happy. Finally, our starter Pokemon is hitting its final evolution, Charizard. One of my favorite Pokemon. How I wish he was shiny, though, because shiny Charizards are beautiful. Bahamut is trying to learn Wing Attack, but Bahamut can't learn more than 4 moves. Delete a move to make room for Wing Attack? Sure, we'll get rid of Scratch. 1, 2, and poof! Bahamut forgot Scratch, and Bahamut learned Wing Attack. The only reason I'm teaching it Wing Attack is so that it has something a little bit different to use maybe against Fighting-type Pokemon. Now Charizard is a Fire Flying type. We will actually go over its bio probably at the end of this episode. Probably in the next episode. I think we'll do it in the next episode. You're not saving anyone, kid. And here we go. We will get to see our one and only, our beautiful Charizard Bahamut. He's going to go ahead and use Wing Attack just to see how much damage that will actually do. Wing Attack is a physical attack in this game. And, wow. No problemo there. And he's going to use a Zubat. We're just going to stay in and use our Wing Attack, take him down. We're going through this as quickly as we can. Wing Attack again. Goodbye, Rattata. We'll get 280 experience per thing, so it's not really a good point. And then, by Eradicate, our Charizard is so amazing. I love it. 571 experience for that. Not bad, not bad. And we got 736 Pokédollars for winning. And now we can go ahead. You're not getting away with this. Actually, I am. We can go ahead and talk to Mr. Fuji. You came to save me? Thank you, but I came here of my own free will. I came to calm the spirit of Cubone's mother. I think Marowak's spirit has finally left us. I must thank you for your kind concern. Follow me to my home, Pokemon house, at the foot of this tower. Now, he actually just teleports us out, which is beautiful. Mr. Fuji, Corey, your Pokedex quest is one that requires strong dedication. Without deep love for Pokemon, your quest may fail. I'm not sure if this will help you, but I'd like you to have it. and we will get the Poke Flute from Mr. Fuji. I almost said Mount Fuji. Now, the reason is because that will wake up sleeping Pokemon, and we actually have encountered 2 sleeping Pokemon so far that have blocked our progress in those games. Do you know who those are? Do you know who those are? Well, we'll see them in the next episode. The next time that Pokemon comes out will actually be 2 episodes, and you get to choose which way. We can either go south from here to get to the next city that we want to go to, or we can go to the west of Celadon City and take that Snorlax down too. It's totally up to you. I'll have both videos out, hopefully, like the day after this video comes out. That's my hope anyways, that's my hope. Also, I'm getting rid of the like goal. I know some of you will be happy about that. The reason for that is because it's been taking a very, very long time for the videos to actually hit their like goals. So I don't want this series to last a year. So I'm gonna go a little bit faster on this series and get it out at least 2 to 3 episodes a week. Regardless of the likes, I would still very much appreciate a like though. Remember guys, never give up, never surrender.